This movie was potentially deemed and being debated as communist propaganda. Frank Capra had already had some trouble with some censorship boards kind of going into this and had some criticism on his film. He was on the radar, so to speak. For Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Joe Kennedy, who was at the time the U.S. ambassador to the UK, writes a letter to Bill Hayes, the president of the Motion Picture Producers and Distribution Group. He says, "I have just seen Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I consider this one of the most disgraceful things I have ever seen done to our country."
Capra put a target on his back with a few influential people.
You come to this movie, there's sort of communist propaganda, a bit hysteria post-war.
Yes.
It's a Wonderful Life is said to be communist propaganda. This had to go before committee hearings. This led to the FBI to investigate the film, culminating in its mention during the House Committee on Un-American Activities. The chapter was closed when the film was defended by writer Charles Moffat, who he himself was an ex-communist. He was reformed.